Happy Women's Day to all the powerful and beautiful women of this world. As we all know, 8th March is celebrated as International Women's Day, and the theme of this year is Give to Gain. So let's also discuss the theme that the UN has given us this year, that is right, freedom, and power to all women and girls. Today we have ma'am with us to have a discussion about Women's Day today. Ma'am, can you please introduce us to our guests today?
I'm Ranju Harry Dadwal and I'm a senior journalist. I've been into journalism for the last almost 30 years. It's been a long career and seen many ups and downs. And I've seen women changing, especially in rural and mufassil towns.
Okay, ma'am, can you please introduce a bit about your background, where you did your education, how you came into journalism?
I'm brought up in Shimla and I graduated from Beats. And when I was in school, I saw Hollywood movie. There a woman was a journalist, and by that time nobody knew what journalism is. It's been a long back. Then I decided and told my father कि मुझे भी ये करना है. He just laughed at me. Do you know what is this? I had no answer because I didn't know. But then somewhere it was always there, the back of my head. So when I grew up with this dream. Did my graduation, did my masters in Shimla, then came to Punjab University for my mass communications, went to Delhi University. Then I did my dissertation under the ex-editor of Dainik Tribune, Mr. Vijay Sehgal. He's no more, and I always miss him. And when he became editor, I just sent him a card from Shimla for congratulations. And in return, he said, "You start working for us from Shimla."
Okay, ma'am.
And there, how I started. Then in 1993, I came to the Tribune desk, spent there for around 5 years. Then was sent to Dharamsala for reporting, then to Punjab, Chandigarh, a lot of other places I've been reporting.
That has been a marvelous career.
Long career.
Yes, ma'am, it has been a long career. And can you tell us how you managed to do everything that you have done till now? And what advice would you like to young women?
I don't know. I think your perception, clarity in your mind, what exactly you want to do, that is very important.
Yes.
Very important. And how you take the subject, whatever you're doing, whatever you're writing, or whatever you are presenting, I think your own concept should be absolutely clear. Then only you can make the public understand what exactly you want to give them message or whatever you want to say. It has to be clear in your own mind first. And the worst part these days is that the students don't read.
Yes.
They don't even read a newspaper. So my one and very important advice to all the young journalists is please read. Even if you are not reading books, you're not reading newspapers, read comics. But you must read, improve your language, because journalism is such a subject that every day you learn something new, some new word, some new style, some new subject comes in your mind or whatever you see around. Something new every day comes in your life. So please read good books, read some biographies. If they are too heavy, just read comics. Must read.
And ma'am, can you please tell us what does women empowerment mean to you?
Women empowerment for me is not walking on the roads, raising your heads, sada hak de, something. It's not for me. It's not a women empowerment for me. For me, women empowerment is education, which should be must and mandatory. That will exactly make a woman very powerful when she'll have her own thoughts, her own thinking, her own perceptions. That is going to make her very powerful. Not the luxuries around her, not the money around her. That's her knowledge. So education is must. Then their health should be looked after. These two things are very important. They should be given very good atmosphere at home, at workplaces. A very, I would say, a very adaptable kind of an atmosphere where they can adapt things They have a freedom to move around. They have a freedom to put their points through. That is going to make them
Okay, ma'am. And the theme for this
empower. Sorry.
year is okay. The theme for this year is give to gain. So, what do you think when you think of the theme that is give to gain?
Very important. I'll say that in our Indian society, एक मानना है कि अगर एक औरत पढ़ती है तो वो सारी पूरा जो आपका परिवार है उसको वो जो है वो उसकी डेवलपमेंट होती है, उसको पढ़ाती है। तो गिव टू गेन इज़ इफ यू गिव एजुकेशन टू अ वुमेन तो वो पूरी का पूरा जो आपकी क्लैन है, आपकी फैमिली है, आपकी सोसाइटी है, शी कैन गिव अ लॉट टू द सोसाइटी।
Yes.
If she is educated, she is empowered, she can give lot to the society. I think for me, give to gain is this, to give her a conducive atmosphere, give her education, and you can gain a lot from a women because they're very powerful.
Yes, ma'am, that is amazing thought. And I would like to ask you that even in your own professional career, have you faced any kind of backlash or any kind of step back in your personal life, and how did you cope with that?
Backlash, I don't think so because if you are professionally very sound, you know how to deal with people, not by fighting or being rowdy. I think there can't be any backlashes. Of course, sometimes there are. You have to step back. And I would advise all the women journalists, coming journalists, that learn from where to step back. That is very important. Just don't go and indulge everywhere. You must learn to step back. That is for your own safety. For me, step back is this.
Okay.
Not that I have to leave something or I have to leave a place or I have to leave a story or I have to leave an idea. That is not step back. I can always discuss for that. But step back is that from the situation which is not safe for you, just learn to step back from the situation. Not from your career, not from your profession, but from the situation where you think that your safety is not assured, step back.
Amazing advice, ma'am. I would be sure to use it in the future.
Thank you.
And ma'am, what kind of struggles did you think that women have these days when they are trying to manage their professional and personal lives?
I think for personal lives, society has changed a lot. Like from our times, like I didn't have to face all that, but that time I had seen many women leaving journalism or leaving these kind of careers because there were some family lives and family a lot of other problems they had. But these days things have changed a lot because society has educated. They all understand your profession now. Most of the people, they understand your profession. They understand your need. So I don't think so there are any family problems now. In fact, parents are sending their daughters to the journalism now. Initially, they never used to send them. No, 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 this is a man field. So now things have changed a lot. And I think you have to work very hard wherever you are. And journalism is such a field that one has to work very hard. Only then you can compete with your counterparts, be it men or women. So it's a time of competition where you really have to work hard in your profession.
Ma'am, do you think in our society, even men, if they are supportive, women are empowered? And if they are not supportive, they are not supportive, their families are not supportive. So women cannot really go that far. Do you think that is actually important?
It is family support is very important. I don't think men or their support, family support is very important. But now I've met so many girls, so many young girls, that they are rebellious, brother. I was just watching a program on TV last day. That was on that's a program on singing talent or
Yes.
something. And one of the girls, she's I think from South India, she's participating and she's living alone. She's left her parents because they didn't want to pursue. They didn't want her to pursue the career in singing, so she revolted. So I think girls are they know where they have to go, and their parents are very supportive these days. I don't think so. The time that time is there that no, no, you won't do this, you won't. So their young kids are choosing their own careers, and I think parents are supportive now. Things have
Yes.
changed. The parents are supportive. I started seeing it's been more than 3 decades. But my father was very supportive. My mother used to get worried sometimes because she used to hear a lot of things. She was roaming with somebody. She was there. Mother used to get worried. No, no, she won't get married. Iska kya hoga? But my father was very supportive.
So, supportive family is the base for a
Yes,
strong,
very
empowered woman.
important ways.
Yes.
Yes, family support is must.
And how would you like to tell other girls how they can uplift the women that they see struggling these days? How can they try to uplift them?
First, empower yourself.
Yes.
That is very important. If you are empowered, you can always help other women. So empower yourself, get good education, good health, take care of your health, then you can take care of the society.
And ma'am, would you like to tell us that if knowing your laws, your rights is really important, or just being educated and literate is important?
Education, I think if you are educated, you know your rights, you know the laws, you know your rights. If you are educated, so when you're getting good education, you know all these things.
Because, ma'am, these days people might be educated, but there is so much misconception about our own laws and our rights. So, what do you
I think
think?
this is the time of AI.
Yes.
So you just put a question and you get the answer. So nothing is difficult, nothing is impossible. Everything is in your hand. Use it. Use it wisely.
We need to actually work hard and actually think about ourselves. If we want to empower ourselves or others, we actually need to start from ourselves and then extend the hand to others that might be struggling. So, thank you, ma'am. This was a very
Yeah, thank you.
empowering and eye opening session. And we have learned that till now, since your career, society has changed a lot. It has opened its arms.
Even journalism has changed a
Yes,
lot.
it has changed a lot. And our society has opened its arm towards women and their empowerment. So, hopefully, women can grow and get on the same level as men as we intended. So, hopefully, that happens soon.
And they have.
They have.
They've already risen.
They have risen, but there are still some places
There are
where
some
women
places.
are still
Yes.
not
I would say
valued.
10% have risen and we have to help others now.
Yes, we will work hard even more. So, ma'am, thank you for this session. It was Prabjot Kaur from Arthparkash.